Hey guys, brianbeast here. Welcome to Let's Play Moonlight Mission. Start. Ooh. Haunting melody, woven with laser slurs, and sudden staccatos softly wafted through the night. Its fair share of black keys gave a daunting edge to its emotional impression, and I can't help but be drawn to it. The sky was black, devoid of the moon, yet faint rays of starlight managed to peek over the hovering gray clouds. I stared up at the stratosphere as I listened to the vague notes of the piano. It was receding now, in notes and in volume. Merlin, close the door and come back in. Yes, Mom. I quickly did as she said. Lately there's this music playing from around my neighborhood, but the pianist only plays in the depths of night. I can't help but wonder who was playing. It was both a melancholic and painfully beautiful melody, as if the pianist was on the verge of breaking down. Yes, I have heard one else except me playing an instrument in this neighborhood. Where did it come from, I wonder? The next day. Ooh. The melody stuck to my head like glue even as the night turned to day and day to dawn. Trista, my best friend, suddenly came up in front of me and halted my walk. Lynn, is something up? You're spacing out a lot lately. I snapped back to reality. Oh, sorry. It's nothing. Trista stared at me dubiously. You sure? Yeah, totally. She shrugged. Well, if you insist. See you tomorrow, Trista. See you, Lynn. Well, that was a quick meetup. I parted with Trista at Crossroads. The sun was setting, bleeding out red and orange tints throughout the sky. I returned to my house, but just when I was about to open the gate, I heard it again, the piano. Curiosity won me over, and I instantly turned to the source, tracing its origin. Ooh, woods! The music led me past houses and dense, overgrown trees. Just when I thought the beaten track was leading me to nowhere, a huge mansion stood before me. I stopped. It can't be, but it was. No way. The music indeed came from a mansion I have never seen before. Its interiors seemed to be of ancient times, made of wood and tinted windows. A wide lawn of wilted grass stretched out before me, probably bigger than my school's football field. The rooftop reflected the sun's orange hue, with shades of dust tracing its rims. What's with this mansion? I swear I've never seen it before. I shook my head and blinked several times. Nope, there's no way this was happening. I know this neighborhood like the back of my palm, and there's no such thing as a mansion this huge, a few blocks away from my house. Yet the truth stayed. It was right in front of me. The piano's melody was ever present, somehow beckoning me to it. I found myself being drawn into it, and before I knew it, I was standing in front of the mansion's door. I wonder if it's the right thing to do, trespassing like this. But the piano is so beautiful. If there's someone who plays like this, I'd love to be friends with them. Strengthening my resolve, I drew closer to the mansion. I crept to the oak door and considered knocking it, but then decided against it. I know best that disturbing someone when they play an instrument is just rude and annoying. There were rectangular windows on either side of the door. One of them was closed partly by the blinds behind it. Taking a chance, I bent down and peered through the window, hoping to catch a glimpse of the pianist behind the eerie, soulful music. Someone there? Ah! I saw locks of silver hair fluttering as the pianist played, swaying with every crescendo, as well as their long fingers pressed the piano's keys. I squinted. The curtain was making it hard for me to see the piano's stature. When I leaned my forehead closer to the dusty window, narrowing my eyes further, the music suddenly stopped. Why did it stop? Faint footsteps drew nearer. Before I could make a dash for it, the front door opened with a loud crack. Out came a pale-skinned boy with messy silver hair and pissed-off eyes. Sorry for trespassing. I was just drawn to your music. Get out. What? You heard me. Scram. But your piano skills are seriously amazing. The boy threw me another skull. Get lost. You're not supposed to be here. I stepped down the house veranda and looked at his eyes. They were shining gray, almost silver, just like the moonlight. I didn't know I had a neighbor who plays. Maybe we could perform a duet sometime. The boy gave me another glare. What are you looking at? Get lost. He slammed the door in front of my face. Oh well. I turned away and walked back to the dense shrubberies out of the mansion's vicinity. Just when I thought there was someone to share my love for music with. Well, I can't help it, if my neighbor is such a grouch. Piano resumed its course as I exited the shrubs. This time it was fierce, with essence and fortes. Oof, definitely pissed him off. It was probably his way of saying he didn't want to see me again. The next day, just when I returned from school, I heard the piano again. I saw the pianos now, and yes, my curiosity has been quenched, but it was disappointing that the maker of the beautiful melody was a complete jerk. Well, it was my fault for trespassing first. That I admit, but he could have at least been nicer. I sighed and rummaged my bag for my house key. The key fell from my bag. I bent down to pick it up when a black cat popped out of nowhere and snatched the key away. Oh, hey, get back here. Meow. The cat huffed away, my key in its mouth. Get back here. Get it back to me. I immediately broke into a sprint, chase after the cat. Wait! I continued to chase it with all the speed I could muster. The cat brought me to the forest yesterday, leaped into a bush, and then disappeared. My key! I stopped to catch my breath. I need to get that key back. Parents would only return late at night, and I didn't want to cause needless trouble for them. But then yesterday's events resurfaced in my mind. I would be trespassing in another territory again, and the boy would definitely not be pleased. But it's alright, as long as I don't meet him, right? I leaped over a bush and rubbed my eyes to catch a glimpse of the cat. Here, kitty kitty, be nice and return my key. But of course, there was no response. I heaved another sigh and trudged onwards, pulling my eyes for that cat. In the end, I'd end up in front of the strange mansion again. The piano was louder from here, the melancholy sweeping out of his appearance. Just then I saw the black cat sitting in front of the mansion's door, a silver key glinting in his mouth. I immediately ran and lunged myself towards it. The cat, however, noticed me and quickly evaded my ambush. Damn it, stay still. I struggled to catch a cat. It was only a few seconds later that I realized that the piano had stopped. Oh no. The door suddenly opened. Out came that same silver-haired boy from yesterday, with the same pissed-off eyes. I need my key. He glared at me, bloodshot. You again? How many times do I have to tell you to grab before you do? I tried not to make eye contact with him. A cat stole my house key, you see, and went this way, to your mansion. My voice trailed away when I realized that the cat was gone. A cat? That's right, a cat. A black cat with different colored eyes. For a short while, the boy's eyes visibly softened, before scolding again. Ch! That cat! You know that cat? Doesn't hang around here often. You could say that. He rolled up his sleeves and glared at me. You can't be helped, then. What? Once I find the key, don't bother coming back. I furrowed my brows in perplexion. Okay. Maybe it's his way of saying he wants to help me. I was about to ask him why on earth was he so grouchy, but he had walked out of the mansion and started circling its perimeters. I followed him, make sure that I at least few paces behind him. We walked in silence for a while, nerve tension engulfing us. The boy walking briskly in front of me had really pale skin, so pale that it almost seemed to camouflage with his silver hair. He looked thin and malnourished too. Is he lacking nutrition? Does he ever go out in the sun? I did my best to hold off the questions on the tip of my tongue, but I didn't expect him to speak up first. You can hear the piano. Yes. Of course I can. I can hear it all the way from the house. The boy didn't bother to turn back, but I can tell that he seemed disturbed. Perhaps he didn't know that his music was that loud. It sounded beautiful, but sad at the same time. So, do you just move into this neighborhood? Once again, no answer. You must be new, right? I'm Merlin, and I'm your neighbor. Well, not technically your neighbor. We're still a few blocks away from each other, and then there's the forest. But throughout the 17 years of my life, I've never seen this mansion before. It's as if it just appeared out of the blue. Can you just be quiet? I clenched my jaw, yelling sharply. Okay, calmly down, Merlin. Don't get all riled up because of this grouch. He's trying to help you after all. Out of the corner of my eye, I spotted the cat leaping from trees to trees. Ah, there! The boy turned to the cat. Neo, come down right now. To my surprise, the cat did as it was told and hopped down from the tree. The boy bent down and took the cat in his arms, retrieving the key from his jaw. He callously tossed it to me. There, you got your key back, right? Now go home. Is that your cat, Neo? He scowled. Can you stop asking questions and just scram? I sighed, but he does have a point. I promised him that I'll return as soon as I get my key back, after all. Okay, let's scram. Thank you for helping me. Oh, we got a visitor. I nearly shrieked when a man appeared behind me without warning. He had a tall stature, with a long black coat draped over his shoulder. It was his eyes that intrigued me, though. It was scarlet, almost vermilion, like the color of blood. The cat leaped out of the boy's arms and to the stranger's. He started swinging it in circles and hugging it tightly. Ah, Neo, there you are. The cat let out a constricted meow. You're late. Apologies, I was caught up in an unexpected situation. The boy shrugged in reply. The stranger turned to me and smiled. I'm sorry about this attitude. Emmy here is a bit of a recluse, you see. So the boy's name was Emil, huh? Well, at least the older man seemed more polite. It's okay. He was just helping me retrieve my house key. Your house key? Your cat ran off with it. I was chasing it until I reached this place. Oh, didn't you cause her trouble? I'm truly sorry. Perhaps a cup of tea will make up for the inconvenience. Emil instantly glared at him. Nero, it's been so long since we have a visitor. We could do with a bit of hospitality. No, we have untouched bags of chamomile tea in the cabinet. I said no. They'll go bad if we don't drink them. Both Emily and Nero's convictions were so strong I couldn't stand watching them argue any longer. Nero, thank you for the invitation, but I should get going now. It's getting late, and I really don't want to intrude. But you're really not intruding. You are intruding, so scram. Jeez, you don't have to be so mean. Well, at least let me escort you back then. Oh. Nero tugged me away from the mission into the forest before I could have a say. I can manage. Thank you very much. You sure about that? Could be dangerous. There might be ghosts hanging about. Ghosts? Now that's a word absent in my dictionary. The man let out a mischievous laugh. Don't tell me you're scared. No way, you're just teasing me. Ghosts don't exist. Do you really think so? Nero's eyes darkened as he said that. Did I say something wrong? Oh, right, I didn't catch your name. It's Marilyn. I live just a few blocks away from here. Marilyn, isn't that a boy's name? No. I know. Parents thought it was a girl's name. They didn't know it came from an old wizard. Nero let out a little chuckle. You haven't changed at all, Marilyn. I haven't changed? What does he mean? Anyway, I apologize for Emil's behavior. He may seem to have a cold exterior, but in truth he's just extremely shy. Him? Shy? I can imagine that. Trees thinned and we were soon out of the forest. Thanks for not accompanying me back home, Nero. You're welcome. By the way, if you doesn't trouble you, can I ask you for a favor? Yes? Emil may look unbothered by it, but he's quite a lonely child. His parents have passed away ever since he was young, you see, and he spends his days cooped up in the mansion. His parents passed away? Yes. It was an unfortunate accident. Oh no, how terrible. Anyway, as his guardian, I'm quite concerned about his mental state. He has never stepped out of the house, let alone meet other people. So if it doesn't bother you, do visit the mansion often. Oh, so it means I get to trespass, huh? Well, I really like to, but I don't think Emil will appreciate it. I can't ever hear him play the piano before, but he told me to scram. He's just a bit shy, that's all. In fact, I think he'll appreciate company. Is that so? Alright, I'll come by soon. Another thing. How about our mansion? Don't go around telling other people about it. Huh? Why? It's haunted. Well, I suppose it would be an object of attraction if you did, and Emma wouldn't appreciate that. Makes sense. It's a promise then. I'll be waiting for you tomorrow. Nero turned away and disappeared into the forest. Wait, Nero said that Nero's parents had passed away. So what's Nero's relationship to Emil? His brother? No, they can't be. They're polar opposites. I'll ask him the next time we meet. The next day, Trista and I returned from school as usual. I wanted to tell her about the mission, which was part of nowhere, but I remember my promise to Nero. Oh. Hey Lynn, do you want to play Maria Kart in my house right now? I'm sorry, Trista, but I have some stuff to do. At least some important stuff. Like homework? If Trista knows that I'm going to Mr. Mansion, she'll definitely want to tag along. Well, that and chores. Trista pouted. Goody two-shoes. Ha. Let's play tomorrow then. Alright. Sounds fine to me. I placed my school bag in my house, relieved that my parents weren't home yet. Then once I made sure no one was following me, I headed to the mansion. I trudged onwards, deeper and deeper into the forest. For some reason, I couldn't spot the mansion. Oh no, where's this mansion then? This tree. I recall its shape. I think I passed it before. Maybe you're in a loop of some sort, I don't know. No, it must be my imagination. I walked around some more, but then I still couldn't find a way. Oh no, I'm lost. Just when I thought that, I heard the piano. That's good. I can just follow the music. The piano successfully led me to the mansion. Found it! I spot Nero, raking dry leaves in front of the door. Evening. Oh, good evening, Merlin. Well, I came here as promised, but Emil's preoccupied with his piano. Maybe I shouldn't disturb him. Nonsense. Nero dropped his rake and opened the front door. Come on in. Oh, wow. Piano. Oh, it looks really ancient side. Yeah, you tell me. The piano looks like it's 100 years old. Emil was sitting on the piano's bench, playing the piano with his eyes closed. He seemed so engrossed with the melody that he didn't even realize we came. Or maybe he did, but he chose to ignore us. Emil, would you like a tea break? Emil stopped playing. How many times did I tell you I don't like tea? Emil finally noticed my presence. What are you doing here? Well, his response was expected. She's here at my request. I thought you could finally make a friend. A friend? I don't need friends. Nero ruffled Emily's playfully. Emil's irreverently. Oh, don't be like that. Come to the dining hall for a minute. Get to know each other. Emil glared at me coldly, and I could only turn to glare with an awkward smile. Yeah, you're a shy boy. Ugh, I knew this would happen. I already told Nero that it's a bad idea for me to come here. I'll whip you up your favorite cake. Fine. How unexpected. He likes cakes. Merlin, follow me. I quietly walked behind her. Oh wow, lots of chairs. Whoa, what a huge dining hall. Nero pulled out a chair for me. Please, take a seat, Merlin. Thank you. I'll go and prepare some refreshments. Don't leave us alone, Nero. I don't know what or how to talk to him. Emma was sitting straight across me, glaring intently at the tabletop. Wow. Well, I'm sure he'd rather look at anything else other than me. Maybe I should start a conversation. Alright, comment on antique furniture. The furniture in this house are really antique, aren't they? Unique. They look ancient, like they're over 100 years old. That's because they are. What? Really? Is it that hard to believe? Well, I just didn't expect it to still be in such a good condition. Time could wear out most things after all. There was a slightly forlorn glaze in Emil's eyes. Emil? What? Nothing. Do you have any friends your age? I don't need friends. But don't you get lonely after all? It's just you and Nero in the mansion? It's none of your business. Here's chamomile tea and cake for both of you. Now talk. Oh, I glanced at Nero. Nero looked like a mud, forcing two children on a blind date. How do you make friends? Come on, we friends already. Is there a certain protocol we had to follow to be friends? Maybe shake hands or something? Nero, I don't think making friends work that way. Emil ignored our chatters and continued eating his cake for a care in the world. I can't believe it! Both of you are so shy. Can't be helped. I'll start the conversation. This is awkward. How old are you, Marilyn? I'm 17 this year. What about you, Emil? Don't know, don't care. Don't know, don't care. What kind of answer is that? Forgive the insolence, Merlin. Emil is around the same age as you, I think. Haha, you think. Moving on. Any hobbies, Merlin? I'm quite fond of music. I play a bit of piano and the flute. Finally, a similar interest to Emil. Emil loves playing the piano too, you see. He mastered it from a young age. Emil put down his fork and glanced at me. You play the piano. He's finally speaking. Oh my goodness. Yes, I've been playing this since I was a child too. I hear you playing the piano at night recently. It was such a beautiful melody, and I was drawn to it instantly. Oh. Emil looked away, looking flustered. If you don't mind me asking, what song is that? I don't know. It doesn't have a title. An untitled music piece. I played improv too, so I may end up composing some pieces in my head. Whoa, that's amazing. Now that I think about it, there are no music sheets on the piano. All is on his mind. And Emil played the piano with his eyes closed. Maybe it's in his mind. It's not that amazing. Well, it's amazing how we're finally having proper conversation. Composing isn't just something you do unrehearsed, so it's pretty cool. Is that so? Well, Emil has nothing to do in the mission other than playing the piano. Stop that. By the way, you said you heard Emil playing the piano and led you to this mansion. Do you hear it all the way from your house? Yes. I see. You must have great hearing then. Huh? Never mind that. Why do you say you do a duet with Emil on the piano? A duet? With that grouch? I doubt he would want to perform a duet with me, let alone look at my eyes. What should I say? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Play a duet with me. Yes, of course. It's going to be fun. Come on now. I'm tired today. Next time it is, then. Will you look at the time? It's nearly 7. Sorry for taking up your time, Merlin. I shall accompany you back. Thanks, Nero. If I can manage by myself, I insist. I stood up and walked to the doorway. Good night, Emma. Good night. So, Nero. I've been mean to ask, but what is your relationship to Emil? I mean, you told me that Emil's parents have passed away, and the only people living here are you and him. Are you perhaps his brother? Nah. Brother? Ha ha ha. We don't even look alike. That's true. No, we're not brothers. We're not blood related. Then, you could say that I'm his guardian, or caretaker, or servant, or something. A butler, then. That's a better word than a servant, so you can put it that way. Anyway, come on. Again next time, okay? If it looks like he's slowly warming up to you. You think so? 'Cause I think not. You help me a great deal if you become his friend, Merlin. Why? Can't you choose somebody else? My voice came in a slightly higher tone than usual, but I really didn't mean to sound cross. Well, that is, you really don't have to come if you don't want to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to raise my voice. I'm not exactly forcing you, but there's no one else who would, or could, important keyword, or could, come to this mansion. So it has to be you. Only me. What does he mean by that? Anyway, I'm not forcing you to come here at all. If you do feel burdened, then you better be off staying away from this place. No. That's not what I meant. I'll definitely come next time. Alright, thanks again. A middle-aged woman was pacing to and from in front of Merlin's house, an annoyed expression on her face. Oh no, this is my mother. Merlin, where have you been? I've been nowhere. Do you know what time it is? It's 7. I'm sorry, Mom. I took a stroll just now. Yeah, I have a lax time to myself. Don't tell me you went out alone. Well, no, I'm with a friend. I turned behind me, but Nero was just right beside me had vanished into thin air. Wow, he's fast. Huh? Where'd he go so fast? How many times did I tell you to avoid going out at night alone? Strange things have been happening around this neighborhood lately, so stay inside when it's dark. Strange things? Like what? Stop asking questions and get inside. I did as I was told. What did she mean by strange things? Did she hear news from other neighbors? But it's so most likely false rumors crafted by gossiping mothers. Yeah, must be that. Merlin, over here. Trista. Ready for a fun day of hanging out? And Marika cards? You betcha. It was a Saturday morning, and Trista and I have plans to hang out. Trista is addicted to Marie Kart. Is desperate for anyone to play with her. We trotted along the sidewalk happily, heading to the shopping mall. As we were window shopping, we saw a huge crowd gathering around a bakery. Oh, I almost forgot the real reason I dragged you here. My favorite cake shop is having a huge sale today. I know you don't have a sweet tooth. Let's go line up. Trista dragged me to the shop. Soon we were queuing up, just with the crowds. After some time waiting and chatting, it was our turn to order. What would you like, young Mrs.? I want the strawberry shortcake, that black forest, and a tutti frutti. Oh, there are meringues too. I like a dozen of them. Alright then. What about you, Mrs.? Oh, me? I suddenly thought of Emma, who seemed to like sweets, like cakes too. Maybe I should buy some cakes for Emma. Yeah, great idea. I have the cheesecake, chocolate fudge, and strawberry shortcake then. Whoa, 3 slices? Are they for your parents? Yeah, I guess. Alright, here are your orders. Thank you for your patronage. Sweet, we got these cheap cakes. If we're done window shopping, let's go to my place and play Mario Kart. Alright, let's go. I'm not sure what's so fun about a game where you push carts and race with each other, but as long as Trista's happy, it's fun. It was evening by the time we finished playing. The sun was setting in a vermilion glow, coloring the neighborhood orange. Trista couldn't be back home. Thanks for playing with me, Merlin. See you on Monday. Yep. All of a sudden, I heard the sound of the piano. It must be Emma playing the piano again. Some bruh, as usual. What's that? Oh, nothing. Just thought that the melody sounded really sad. Melody? What melody? Oh, so no one could hear it. The melody that the piano's playing right now, of course. Piano? Jeez, Lynn, stop creeping me out. You're just teasing me, aren't you? What do you mean? Can't you hear the piano? Trista slapped my back hard. Youch! I don't hear anything, Lynn. You must be really tired if you're unable to hear such things. Just playing Mario Kart wear you out that much. No, but the music stopped. Psst, don't joke around, Lynn. There's no such music in the first place. Trista, but you should rest and cool down for a while. Maybe my hearing is that good. Or maybe Trista hadn't cleaned her ears for a long time. See you, Lynn. I realized that I still have a box of cakes in my hand. Ah, that's right. I bought these cakes for Emma and Nero. It's been a few days since I last visited them. Maybe I should go and visit them now. I waited for Trista to walk out of my block before heading to the forest. It sure is quiet. Or maybe it has always been. Without Emma playing the piano, the forest does seem quite deserted. I walked onwards, trying to find a mansion. Oh, where's the mission? No. Am I lost again? Emo, play your music. I have such a terrible sense of this direction. Cake's going to melt at this rate. I got cakes. The bush behind me rustled. Nero? No, it's not right. It must be an animal. Or the wind. Or the bird. But before I could finish my words, I felt something grab my wrists and ankles. No. Everything abruptly turned black. I can't move. Flittering sounds hissed behind my ears, creeping closer and closer to my face. I heard incomprehensible voices calling me, taunting me. Help! Merlin! Nero. Swinging sounds were gone. My body was no longer constricted. Nero stood in front of me, where imprinted all over his face. In his right hand was a long, unsheathed sword. He sheathed it into its scabbard. Huh? Are you alright? What was that? What was what? Don't think I'm a fool. I definitely felt something there. And you're carrying a sword. What's with that? A tired smirk formed on Nero's lips. I thought you didn't believe in ghosts. That's a ghost? It took me a while to realize that my body was immaturely trembling. My knees buckled and I stumbled forwards, my legs shaking like a newborn lamb's. Nero caught me before I fell. You're scared, aren't you? I didn't want to admit it, but I think I am. Why? Why are you so scared? There was a tone of concealed anger in his voice. You humans have more power than us. You are much loved. Why do you have to be so scared of mere spirits? Nero, what do you mean? I pulled away from Nero's grips and forced myself to stand straight. You humans. Are you saying you and Imo aren't humans? Sorry, that was a slip of the tongue. I'm not buying that. I demand an explanation. And if that's true, then I am the only one who can hear what others can't hear. So, Trista was right. There's no such thing as the piano playing. Oh, what's happening to me? Evil spirits like the one you encountered do exist, Merlin. But I could assure you, Emma and I aren't in that category. So you're admitting that you're ghosts? Why didn't you tell me beforehand that you're ghosts? I shoved the box of cakes in her chest. Take it. It's my parting gift. I'm not going to come back. Oh, wait. It's dangerous. Wait, to go back now? But I was already out of sight. Damn it. Mess it up. They looked at the box and opened it slightly. Cakes. Emma will like it. Nero, you're back late as usual. Well, I might have scared our little friend away. You mean the girl? Yeah, she was attacked by a spirit earlier. Good. She wouldn't disturb us anymore. You're really heartless, aren't you? Here. Nero placed a box of cake in front of Emu. This is cakes. That girl brought some cakes for you. She knows you like them, and that's how you treat her. It sounds ironic when I say it, but when you're ever going to live a life, you know you can't keep living this way. What do you mean I can't live this way? This is how I meant to live. It's my punishment for my parents' sins. Imo, you're being unreasonable. We've been at it for years and years. Your sins aren't yours. We told Merlin that she doesn't belong here, but you don't belong here either. How dare you say that? This is my house, my mansion. Aren't you the intruder here? Imo rose from his seat and stormed out of the hall. Imo, wait. Imo glared coldly at him. What? Your soul is flickering, slowly ebbing away. Won't be long until you become a soulless puppet. That's none of your business. Nero sighed and rubbed his temples. He was just showing concern for Emil, but he knew he could never get through that similarly thick skull of his. Well, at least you can eat the cake Merlin gave you before it melts. I'm leaving. I still have some work to do. Emil waited for Nero to be out of sight, and gazed at the box of cakes on the table, and gingerly sat down again. He took a spoonful of cake and tasted it. Delicious. That's right. Spare that the girl doesn't come back. It's nearly the night of the blood moon anyway. Purging day. There it is, the piano again. Am I really the only one who could hear it? From a distance, I could see my mother returning from work. She was opening our house gate. Mom! Merlin, where have you been? I went to Trista's house earlier. By the way, Mom, by any chance do you hear anything? Right now? Yeah, maybe the sound of piano playing. Piano? No, there's nothing of the sort. Oh, I see. Then I'm the weird one, am I? Why am I the only one who can hear the piano? The thought reminded me of something Nero said a few days ago. I'm not exactly forcing you, but there's no one else who would or could come to this mansion. So it has to be you. What does he mean by that? Ah, flashback. Maybe that's what Nero meant. Whatever. It's not like I'm going back there again. Shook all thoughts off and entered my house. I resolved to not to be any more involved with the mansion unshakable. Lynn, you seem off lately. What's up? I missed the mansion already. Are you still hearing the piano? Ha ha ha! Don't make fun of me. As a matter of fact, Trista, I am. But she definitely won't believe me if I said the piano was real. No, I'm just tired of all the homework I have to do, especially physics. I know, right? It's so difficult. The new teacher was spouting nonsense about relativity, like we're just high school students, not professors. Ha ha ha! Yeah, the teachers are zealous over it. Oh, how about playing Mario Kart in my house today? Should I? Let's play, Trista. Sure. Alright, let's go to my house then. I continue walking with Trista to her house. Oh, a room. Wow. Nice. My parents were gone for a few days for a business trip, so I need to do all the housework by myself. Once chores and my homework were done, I plopped on my bed, sighed loudly. Phew, it's quite a day. I feel exhausted. Wait, is this my room? Oh. I wonder how Emil and Nero are doing. I haven't visited them for a few days. I do feel bad for leaving them like this, but it's clear that they're not what they seem to be. And to put it frankly, I was quite scared. No use of thinking about it now. I decided not to get involved with them anymore. Maybe I should sleep early. I buried my head into a pillow. Found myself dozing soon after. Come to me. Come. Who are you? What is this voice? I can't move. I feel like I'm all tied up. I suddenly felt a sudden chill down my spine as someone's cold fingertips brushed against it. You are mine. The sound of a shriek penetrated in my head, splitting my eardrums. I felt something injure me, forcefully pushing my consciousness out of the way. Ah! Oh no, what happened to me? I'm coming. Oh dear, someone's controlling me. Is in blood. Moon. Ah. Wait. Must live again. The moon was red, bathing everything under it. Its glow like blood. Wait, but who's controlling me? Possessed, Merlin clawed her way through the moonlight, transformed like a beast. She stopped. She saw the mansion. There it is. The path to the underworld is now open. The girl charged towards the mansion. A silver-haired boy, his hair dyed red by the moon, suddenly appeared in front of her. What do you think you're doing, vile spirit? The possessed Merlin took a step back, snarling with gritted teeth. Get out of my way, boy. I'm afraid I can't do that. I need you to get out of that girl right now. What makes you think I'm going to do as you say? You're just a measly human. I can see your soul. You're going to die soon, right? What can a dying boy do to me? And that's where you're wrong. Emma crossed his hands, chanted a prayer, officially pointed at the spirit. I ordered you to get out, right now. As soon as he said that, the evil spirit was forcibly yanked out of Merlin's body, then let out a shrill shriek. The spirit disappeared into a red night and was purged. Merlin's body fell to the side, and Emma caught her just in time. Hey, wake up. Merlin slowly opened her eyes. She felt light, as if a part of her was nothing but air. Emma? You alright? But Merlin wasn't able to think. She found herself falling into unconsciousness once again. Damn it, get a grip. Around him, Emma caught sight of spirits heading their way. Don't get any closer. It's an order. The spirits froze up, and an invisible force pushed them away from the mansion. Emma lifted Merlin in his arms, took her into the mansion. Hang in there, Merlin. Wow, he has some powers. I heard it. The sound of the piano again. Please stop it. Everyone will think I'm strange for hearing things others can't hear. Where am I? Where is this place? The little girl started crying when she realized that she was indeed alone in the dark forest. She called out for her mother, but the only replies she received were echoes. The bushes behind her suddenly rustled and came out a grown man. What are you doing here? The girl teared up instantly when she saw she was not alone. Stop crying, okay? Are you lost? Mister, please help me. I don't know where I am. The stranger picked up the little girl and walked out of the forest. The little girl played with his hair. How did you come here in the first place? Regular humans shouldn't be able to see it. I hear it. The piano. The stranger looked, taken aback. What? A piano? Surely there's no coincidence. But everyone says they can't hear it. Why? That must be because you have really good ears. Mister, I want to see the piano. I'm afraid I can't let you, kid. Strangers here, and a child like you shouldn't be here. But, sounds so pretty. Really? Emma would be happy to hear that. Fine then, I promise that when you grow older, you can see the pianist. Really? So is this me when I was a little girl? So promise then, mister. The man put the girl down at the forest entrance. By the way, what's your name? Yeah, I know it's Merlin. And, I think you are, Narrow? Merlin? Is that a boy's name? Yeah, my mom doesn't know what. She thinks it's for girls. She doesn't know it's from an old wizard. The man let out a chuckle. Haha. He gently placed the girl on the ground. Well then, I assume you can return from here? Yep, that's my house over there. Right, be careful on your way back. Thank you, goodbye, uncle. The man watched the little girl run back to her house. How strange. Someone who has supernatural hearing Well, maybe it's you could be free from his curse. See you in 12 years' time, Merlin. Oh, look at this room. Ha ha ha. What was that? That was you. You were young. I was on an unfamiliar bed in an unfamiliar bedroom. Moonlight swifted through the translucent curtains, flooding into the room. Ah, my head hurts. The last thing I remember is being carried by Emily. And the sky was red. I shuddered as I recalled what happened. For some reason, my heart felt somewhat hollow as there was a gaping hole in it. Was that all just a dream? No, it can't be. I think I'm in mansion right now. There's the sound of the piano. Maybe Emil's playing. I should go and see him. I got off the bed and crept out of the room. Emil was playing the piano, the faint silver rays of moonlight striking his hair. He stopped and heard me approaching. You're awake, I see. Yeah. How are you feeling? I'm fine, just a bit of a headache. What happened to me, Emil? You were possessed by a spirit with malicious intent. Oh. What? Really? Why would I lie? Thanks for saving me then. Where's Nero? Nero's not here tonight. He has some business to take care of. What business, I wonder? My piano. Is it bothering you? No. I must have woken you. Go back to sleep. I won't play. No, it's fine. It's nice to hear you play. Speaking of which, I should be going now. It must be past midnight. I'm afraid I can't let you go. Not tonight, at least. What? Why? I was apparently possessed even in my bedroom. Although the blood mention only lasted for a few hours, there's still evil spirits hanging out outside. Stay here for the night. It's the only way you can be safe from them. Look, can you tell me about these evil spirits? Why on earth are they here? And why was I possessed? Emil heaved in a saturated sigh, scratching his head. This mansion contains a portal to the land of souls. What? There are other worlds overlapping with what you see, where you're living. Regular humans can only see those in the physical realm, but they can see the things in the spirit realm. Once in every 12 years, the moon turns red and causes a rip in the spirit realm of a mansion. Spirits with evil intentions will come flocking here in order to transverse to the physical realm. That's why a spirit possessed you. If it manages to enter the mansion during the blood moon, it will be able to contain a physical form in the physical realm. Of your body, that is. Okay, this is a lot to take in. But doesn't that mean you're a spirit too? No, I'm a human. But you... I can see them, just like you. I can hear them too. Some individuals possess the ability to see, hear, feel things in the spirit realm. Which is why you're an easy target for possession. Your fear gave you away. You shouldn't be scared of them. The spirits are at your beck and call. Us humans are given the strength to control them. Is that so? I wonder what he meant by that. But then I really recalled the last conversation I had with Nero. Why? Why are you scared? You humans have more power than us. You are much loved. Why do you have to be so scared of mere spirits? Ah. What about Nero? Is he human? No, he's not. He's a spirit. Or to be more precise, Death's gatekeeper. What? Ask him for more details when he's around. Nero is a Death's gatekeeper, like a Grim Reaper then? Say, if you don't feel like sleeping... Never mind. If I don't feel like sleeping... You play the piano, don't you? I have a music sheet for duets. Oh! How rare. He's incredibly asking me to play with him. Should I? Let's do it. I'd love to play a duet with you, Emil. Really? Of course. Alright, sit here then. I gingerly took a seat on the bench beside him.